Go. All right, brilliant. Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Senate interviews for MarsFM. And today we have Michaela. And so we're just going to go through a couple of questions, if that's okay, Michaela. Okay, so the first thing that we're going to do is I'm just going to, hang on 1 second. Okay, brilliant. So, Michaela, do you want to just tell our audience a little bit about yourself?
So my name is Michaela Waters and I am 21. I'm in Maynooth, obviously, and I study business and accounting at MH 407, and I'm in third year, but I'm actually on placement this year. So I'm doing an accounting placement and I'm really enjoying it, except it means that even though I'm still technically a student, I don't actually feel like a student because I don't have lectures or classes or exams or anything. And yeah, that's really it. I'm not that interesting. And I do have my dog beside me. So, if he says anything, just ignore him. And I do tend to talk on for a bit. So just tell me to stop talking.
Yeah, no problem, no bother. All right, so the next question we're going to just ask is describe yourself in 3 words, if you can.
That's very hard. But I'd say hardworking, ambitious, and enthusiastic.
All very good and very appropriate attributes of the role, I guess. And what do you think the role entails?
Yeah, I think it's really a lot of things just rolled up to make you the best person for the roles. I think it's a mixture of being able to listen to people, being able to be friendly, be approachable, let them know that they can come to you at any time with any issues, and just really to be welcoming. And I would hope that I would be like that. And I think it's just about making sure that you are there for students so that when they have issues that they can be assured and feel really, really comfortable that there's someone there that they can talk to and help solve all of their problems, really.
And tell us how your campaign's been going and how you've been finding it.
It's been good. I did run last year before I'm currently the here senator. So, I've kind of had a bit of experience running an online campaign. I've never had one in person, but I think it's actually really, really good. Just getting to talk to people and put up posts and kind of getting messages and questions is really, really nice as well. And I think it's great to kind of get my message and what I'm about and what I want, like my manifesto out, so that people can really see it and kind of think about what I want to do and how I'm going to do it.
You mentioned your manifesto there. Do you want to just elaborate that and on any other plans or ideas that you would have that you'd want to implement in the college?
I think, I won't go all into too much detail because I have them all on my campaign page at Michaela for Convenor on Instagram. And I also have my accessible videos of my hustings with captions because I was talking very fast because hustings are timed. So, I couldn't kind of breathe in some parts because I was trying to get it all out. But there are 4 really important aspects of my campaign, which all spell out the word real. So student representation, student employability, student active citizenship, and student life. Real. And that took ages to come up with. It just took me I'd say an hour just writing all the letters out, trying to think of the best word to describe what I want to do. But that's it. And really kind of to summarize, because I don't want to go on for too long because trust me, I can. But student representation is just about me being a person that all students, not just academic reps, can come to if they have an issue. So say, if their lecturer isn't sharing notes or, isn't answering a question, or if really students are really, really confused and don't know what to do. And it's about making sure that people know that there's someone that they can come talk to, and really about empowering them and providing training. Because I know, I am an academic ref. I was an academic ref for first year and second year business and accounting. So I know what that is like and how it feels to really be supported with, all of the issues that you're bringing to them. So I'd really like to be that person for people. And then providing training, because I know it can seem daunting at first. So to really provide all students with kind of the skills that they would need to really be an advocate for themselves and to, bring up issues and something that will help them, as they go on in the future. And then, sorry, I'm starting to not breathe again, because as soon as I get excited, I'm like, oh my God, all these amazing ideas. Student employability. I think it's so important, because sometimes when you're learning in lectures, or, like if you're in an exam and you're kind of thinking, why am I learning all this? I think it's about really, looking at how is it going to help you, when you leave college, or what am I doing now to help me and all of my skills. So I want to really raise awareness about everything that students can be doing now that will help them. So, raising awareness of different events like career insight days, like workshops, all those kind of things. And really, again, just providing a reference for students and really helping them, kind of what skills do they need, what will look great for them when they go and apply for jobs, or even just positions within the Students' Union and, everywhere. Which leads me to student active citizenship, which is one of my favorites, because I think it's so important for students to be involved and to really, be engaged with everything that is going on, not just in, sorry, I'm getting distracted now.
That's no problem.
Like not just in the Students' Union, not just in their university, but really to be a citizen of the world. And I know that sounds a little bit cheesy, but like, to be aware of all the issues and everything that's going on, so that I can really raise awareness of this, and then they can participate. So in protesting, lobbying, signing petitions, everything. And then also, one of the issues I've actually found is knowing where the information is and knowing about these events. So I feel like that's really, really important to let people know, when is this on? Where is it? Probably online. Like how to register, all of those things. So really just to engage students and try and make them as powerful as they can be. And that also leads into student life, which is the last point. I promise. I'll stop talking soon. But student life is really all about, how can I be engaged? How can I make friends? How can I, when I'm studying online and I'm at my screen all day and I'm feeling a bit lonely, how can I go out there and really be with people? So for me, I really hope I'm elected. So if I'm elected with my manifesto points, it would mean like letting people know of these events, being at these events and being an engaging, active presence, and letting students know that they can, come to me with any issues, and that, sometimes students might be nervous to attend events, especially if it's their first time. So, if they're nervous about that, they can come to me and we can just attend virtually together. There's no problem with that. And I think as well as that, it's about making sure that people know where the supports are and where their resources are, especially the ones that Maynooth University offers, as a remote online service, and to really make sure that academic reps can signpost these, especially for people, because, they might not know that the student health centre or the counselling service is still going on. And I think that it's really important that everyone knows and can tell that these services are still on. And then I'm trying to think, because I don't have my manifesto in front of me. But I think the last kind of point about it was really to make sure that students know their union's worth and know what their officers are doing for them. So for me, that would mean sharing my officer report's main highlights, on my social media after every Senate to make sure that it's in an easily accessible, understandable way, and people know the work, that I'm doing or putting in. And as well as that, sharing in, an accessible, video, audio format, anything that students would suggest, that would make them be able to access the information that they need to get. Sorry, I'm getting confused now. But basically, the list of academic reps on the MSU website, because I know that isn't very accessible at the moment. So that's what I'd like to do, is just to have a list of all the academic reps in the social sciences faculty, but accessible. And that's it.
Brilliant.
Sorry.
No, it's grand. That's for anyone watching, that was a pretty extensive account of Michaela's manifesto, and fair play to you. I wouldn't have been able to talk for that long, so fair play. So what we're going to do now is we're going to move on to some quickfire questions to hopefully get to know a bit more about Michaela. So first of all, what makes you smile?
Probably my family, or my dog, who is just right beside me here.
What's your most used emoji?
God, these are really hard. Probably the really, really big smiley face, or the one with all the love hearts around it. I like that one.
What's your lifelong dream?
I think this is probably really, really cheesy, but just to be happy, I think. Like what I'm doing and where I am in life.
That's good. Yeah, I mean, pretty much everyone says that. To be honest, even I did it. To be honest, on my old leaving cert yearbook, I I just want to be happy, and then I did a quote from the Dalai Lama. So I think, everyone kind of everyone values happiness. So that's good that we're prioritizing it. If you had to eat one more meal for the rest of your life, what would it be?
Lasagna.
Brilliant. What is your opinion on tattoos?
I love them, but I don't have any. But I don't even know what I would get. And I think they're meant to be very painful. But I would love to get one.
Yeah, I kind of feel like I wouldn't get one either. But it's just like, if it's meaningful, I guess get it. But I don't have the body for it. But fair enough. Are you a morning or a night person?
I'm a morning person. I get up every day at like 7:30 if I'm feeling nice to myself.
That's fair play to you. Instagram or Twitter?
I say both, but I can't. I'd say Twitter, because I like the craziest stuff pops up on Twitter. It's so good.
Definitely. What do you put on your pancakes? Obviously, we just had Pancake Tuesday a couple of weeks ago. So what did you put on your pancakes?
I think it was Nutella and banana, because I went to Paris the last 2 years. Well, not this year, obviously, with Disney Society. And in Paris, they have those amazing crepes. And it's always Nutella and banana.
Brilliant. And final question, breakfast or dinner?
Breakfast for dinner.
And what would you usually have?
Just a big old fry up. I think that's the best.
The ideal day. Brilliant. So hopefully everyone enjoyed that interview from Michaela. I'd like to thank Michaela for giving up her time. And please make sure to stay tuned to MarsFM for the rest of the Student Senate interviews. Bye, guys.